What's up, everybody? DrSpilikin here, bringing you some Call of Duty Black Ops and a viewer submitted video. So, yeah, this viewer submitted video is submitted to me by Irish Outlaw or Irish. He is definitely Irish. I know that much. Let me check real quick. Irish Outlaw. Yeah, I was right in the first place. Told you guys. That's his gamer tag at least. I wouldn't spam him anything. His YouTube name is Fang123789. So if you guys want to go check out that, he's got a couple videos up. So yeah, you guys should go check him out. Just for sending me in this clip of a pretty beast tomahawk. He explained to me in the message that this tomahawk, he was meaning to kill that teammate on the ladder that was just before this part of the clip or whatever, but he ended up missing, and as you can see, awfully missing. Sorry, Irish, but that was some pretty awful accuracy with that tomahawk, but turns out to be pretty good. 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about cutting off in the middle of that, guys. My brother walked in here, completely didn't know I was recording, so if you guys want to blame anything for that interruption, blame him. But, yeah, I completely forgot what I was talking about. I believe I was talking about how awful and how great, I guess, that tomahawk was. Missing a teammate and killing an enemy, I would love to do that. Although, I'd really love it if it killed the teammate, too, because I freaking hate my teammates most of the time because they suck in Black Ops. Which I haven't really been playing that much anymore, and as you guys can see from right there, this was supposed to be a live comm. Excuse me. But had some errors with my delete button because I accidentally... Wow, excuse me. The best time to get the freaking hiccups is whenever I'm trying to record a freaking video. No, but I was going through and I was like, you know what, I don't need this Skype recording and this one and this one and this one. By the way, that's how I do my dual comms, which I haven't ever successfully done. But I have done my podcast, and that's how I do that with the Skype recorder. But I was like, I don't need this one and this one and this one. And I thought I'd saved this one, but apparently I deleted it. Blah, blah, blah. And so, yep. No dual comm. But whatever. Whatever. You guys will just have to do with the podcast from now. Which, I think me and Kami are going to start doing it, like, you know, once a weekend. I'll try and get everything posted before the weekend, because I know I'm real sluggish about editing those and getting those up, but, you know, whatever. For those of you who do watch, you know, we're hoping to have a couple extra members in the next one. We're supposed to have 2 of my other friends. I don't know. So, yeah, be looking forward to that, I guess. And I already tried to record this video once, actually, but as always, I freaking failed at it. So, you know what I'm going to do? The first time I record a video from now on, I'm just going to majorly screw up on it. Not even commentate it, just like the whole... No, I'm going to commentate it. Change that. I'm going to commentate it, but the whole commentary, I'm just going to say blah, 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 blah. And that way, I can count that as a fail, delete it, and then just start on this new one. So, yeah, my videos are going to take twice as long to make now. Yeah! No, I'm obviously kidding about that. Not going to do that, because I'm super lazy. Super lazy. And, oh god, dropped my nickel. That would have made a loud crash. But my cat-like reflexes helped me stop the nickel from hitting the floor and ruining this poor guy's face. I don't even know who's on the nickel. Yeah, is that John Adams? Might be John Adams. I'm thinking that's who it is. Or from hurting the White House. Don't want to hurt that any more than it already is hurt, I guess. And, yeah. Is that John Adams on the nickel? Whatever. They gave him a pretty lame coin, I guess. Nickels aren't really valued as much as any of the other ones. Because like pennies, you're like, oh, something cost $1.93. Oh, well, here's 3 pennies. You don't go, well, here's a nickel, give me 2 pennies back. I mean, unless you randomly got a nickel on you, or you got 10 cents, or whatever. But no one really, like, I mean, pennies, there's a crap ton of those. Nickels, they're few in amount, and no one likes them. Dimes are special because they're extra tiny. Teeny tiny. But, so they're like, oh, look at this guy, he's so tiny. And who's on that one? He has Polo. He had Polo, I guess he's dead now, but I can't remember his name. Wow, holy crap. Oh well, whatever. I'm pretty sure someone will post that as a comment. Or whatever. If not, I guess I'll look it up. But, yeah, in quarters, they're 25 cents, You can get bubblegum at some places for that. Some, like, classic places. Not any modern-day places, because bubblegum there costs, like, $1.75, and you're like, what the F? I just want 1 piece. Can I buy it for 25 cents? Which I guess is a bit ridiculous considering you're essentially buying flavored rubber whenever you're buying bubblegum. Nom 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 rubber, I guess. Taste. Yeah, I don't know what's with all the random sounds in this commentary, but I guess I'm for the first time glad that my commentary failed the first time, because I'm actually, I guess, more into it this time than I was last time, just because I'm like, alright, I'm doing this. I'm gonna stay persistent, stay not knocked off the horse. I'm gonna stay up on that horse. I actually got a little story about that. I guess not really funny, but whenever I was like 4, horse fell on me. The end. Nice story, right? I got a story. It's called I Killed Your Dad. So, ha story. For those of you who get that reference, great. For those of you who don't, whatever. You're lame. Lamesa. And, yeah. The 10th anniversary of 9/11 was this weekend. I know there's a lot of like memorial services going on, a lot of like church events, I'm pretty sure, like remembering what happened and all that, watching the videos, all of that big long stuff process. I personally didn't watch TV or do any of that. I'm not really that much of an involved guy when it comes to national disasters. Yeah, natural, huh? You don't know, maybe the wind was really strong and blew both those planes into the buildings. Whatever. If the guy had better accuracy on hitting the first one, he wouldn't even have flown the second one into it. Whatever. They're pretty dumb. That's why it took 2. I guess we're pretty thankful that they're pretty dumb, because otherwise they could have caused a whole lot more devastation. So, there's that. And, of course, the third plane completely failed. Way to get freaking crashed down into a field. I don't know if any of you guys have heard that story, like how on the third plane the passengers fought the terrorists and triumphantly won, and then just to save all their lives and all that, they crashed it into the ground. No offense to the families that were affected by that. I guess the dead people that were affected by that. No offense, but I'm pretty sure that's not what happened. Okay, really, they're going to break in, kill the terrorists, and then they're like, well, all the terrorists are dead, but, we still have the threat of hitting Washington. No, I don't think, pretty sure. And I was playing in black and white, that's why I missed that Claymore. Completely not because I wasn't paying attention. So, don't jump on my back for that. But I'm pretty sure they weren't like, oh my god, we killed the terrorists. Well, the only logical thing to do here is to crash into a field and make sure we all die. Alright? You guys up for it? Yep. Pretty sure that's not how it went down. But, whatever, I wasn't there, obviously, because otherwise I wouldn't be here. But, yeah. So, 9/11, if you lost anybody in it, sorry. If not, sorry. Whatever. But, lost my train of thought because I was not thinking about what I was doing. Oh yeah, Dead Island. Trying to get some gameplay of that, and I could get some gameplay super easy if I was doing it. by myself, you know, solo playthrough, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it. Epic teabag of proportionness, epic proportion of teabagginess. I don't know. That sentence came out differently in my head, but yeah, me and came in trying to do a dual com. Excuse me. Would already have one up, but when I went to edit it and all that, I accidentally deleted the Skype recorder, so yeah, totally gonna have to restart. Even after we played for an hour and came in, only got half of it. So he was like, you know what, screw it, I'm not even gonna record it anyway. So it was only gonna go up on my channel, but then I was like, alright, here, I'm gonna go edit it. And I was like, oh, what did I do? I know. And I know what some of you are thinking, why don't you just go to your recycling bin and restore it? Because when I say delete, I mean completely deleted it. Because I'm pretty sure I already told y'all about me going through and deleting all my Skype recordings. Whatever, if I didn't, that's what I did. And if I did, my bad for being monotonous. As someone commented that was one of my friends, Drake. So I'm gonna, I guess, try a little bit to be less monotonous or less repetitive. I guess is for those of you who don't know what monotonous means. It means like repetitive, to keep repeating yourself, to say the same thing multiple times. Because apparently I do that often in my videos, and I'm sorry. I'll stop repeating myself in my videos. Hear that, guys? I'm gonna stop being monotonous. I'm gonna stop being repetitive. Stop repeating things multiple times. I'm just gonna stop it. That's not good. Repetition. It's not good. Especially when you're trying to get a point across. Not good. Repetition isn't. If you guys were wondering. Anyways, carried that joke on for a little bit too long. So, other than Dead Island, be expecting some Minecraft by me, solo. Because try to set up a server, and every time I try and go and do something, it fails. So, you know, I'm kind of getting accustomed to it now, or anything that I do when it comes to recording ends up failing, because I try to make a server that way, you know, me and McCain Man could do adventure maps, play together, and be wonderful and great, but not gonna happen because blah. So whatever, guys, if you want a dedicated server, thanks. If not, whatever, end of this video. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you next